I first want to point out that constitutional due process doesn't apply here. We have the facts. They've been outlined over the last 10 months. And the facts are that Mr. Santos actually admitted to those lies and deceptions. He references the concern of this body and the fact that we, quote, may be losing trust. I want to let everyone in on a stark reminder. Coming from New York, New Yorkers don't agree on much of anything. But 78% of the individuals who live in the 3rd Congressional District do not want George Santos as their representative. So it seems to me that trust has already been lost. Like my colleagues mentioned, this is not something we want to do. In fact, I wasn't elected to Congress, and nor were my colleagues here from New York, to entertain issues like this. But while Mr. Santos referenced the work that needs to be done here in the 118th Congress, like fighting the out-of-control spending from the Biden administration, like holding him accountable for his lies and deception and failure to uphold the Constitution, like securing our southern border, like keeping our communities safe, like making this country energy independent, yes, that is the work that we want to do. That is the work that our neighbors sent us here to do. But each time we attempt to do that work, we are sidetracked by yet another story involving George Santos. So you see, we are here today because we've heard all the facts. We know what is at stake. And yes, we understand that there is a precedent. But by God, if there is ever a time that the American people want to see a new standard, want to see a new precedent set on Capitol Hill, I think now's the time. They've watched over the last 3 or 4 weeks while we tried to find our new Speaker of the House. This government was on hold. We couldn't do the work of the American people. And you know what? They're looking at us, and they want us to be held to a higher standard. So that's why we are putting this resolution on the floor. Not because we want to, not for political points. This resolution would have been put forth by me whether I represent a bright red district or the brightest of blue districts. This is about doing the right thing. It's about putting this institution first, and it's about giving the people of the 3rd Congressional District the opportunity to be represented. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I thank you, and I yield.
The gentleman yields.